Roy Lichtenstein was a pop artist who became very famous in the 1960s. He was born in 1923 in New York City. As a kid, he liked to listen to Flash Gordon on the radio, and it may have inspired him to do the painting The Mad Scientist, 1963. After he finished high school, he attended a painting class at Art Students League. Roy applied to Ohio State University, College of Fine and Applied Arts. In the autumn of 1940, he went to Columbus, Ohio to start his studies. The professor who influenced him the most was Hyatt Sherman. He developed a way to quickly flash a picture on a screen, and the students would have to draw what they saw. Halfway through his junior year, he was drafted into the Army. By December 1944, soldiers were needed in Europe. Roy was an engineer, so he served in France, England, Belgium, and Germany. While he was overseas, he enrolled at Saint International University in Paris. He studied French and civilization. In letters sent back home, he said that he loved going to art museums and buying art books. However, he was soon called back to America because his father was very sick. And in January 1946, a few days after his father died, Roy was discharged from the Army. He returned to Ohio and he graduated in June. Roy was asked to teach at Ohio State and he was accepted in 1946. He was still working on his master's degree in fine arts. He received his master's in 1949 and married Isabel Wilson soon after. While Roy was teaching, he began a group of paintings of fairy tales and medieval subjects. He stopped teaching in 1951 and he and Isabel moved to Cleveland. To earn money, Roy did lots of different jobs like decorating department store windows. Every 6 months, he would take time off to paint. In 1954, he had a son named David Hyatt. He was named after Hyatt Sherman. In 1956, he had another son named Michelle Wilson. Roy Lichtenstein died on September 29, 1997. Three of my favorite paintings that Roy did are Ice Cream Soda, Wham, and Look Mickey. Roy painted Ice Cream Soda in 1962. I like Ice Cream Soda because it looks like a real ice cream soda. Another reason why I like Ice Cream Soda is how he does the little dots for the background. One of the reasons that Roy may have painted something like Ice Cream Soda is because when he was going to art school, his professor used to flash a random picture on a screen and the students would have to draw it. Roy painted Wham in 1963. I like Wham because it looks like you're right next to the P-51 and you can feel the heat from the exploding Meg. I also like Wham because of the bright colors that he uses, and also how he does the background in most of his paintings with the tiny dots. Roy painted Look Mickey in 1961. The reason why I like it is how he does the water. It's not just a flat blue, there's a kind of texture. I also like all of his paintings because of the kind of comic book style that he uses in a lot of his paintings. The reason why I like the comic book style is because I really like to read lots of Tintin comics.